Hey, today I will show you my entertainment system and how I cut my cable and all the monthly expenses. So this system, once you purchase all the hardware, it doesn't cost you anything for all the entertainment. There's no monthly fees. You don't have to buy anything. Okay, and basically I cut my cable completely, and all the entertainment here is free. So I'm going to show you. Obviously, there's a HDTV here, LCD TV, and let's start from the bottom shelf. This is a Blu-ray DVD player. This is Samsung brand. As you can see, it's kind of dusty. It shows you how little I use this. But if you do have a need for a DVD or a Blu-ray player, then purchase something like this. What you're looking for is here. You see, first of all, obviously you need to have Blu-ray capability and DVD, but HDMI gives you the best picture quality, so you need to have HDMI connection. That's most importantly, besides the 1080p resolution, is the DVX. You see this sign, DVX. And so what this shows you is that besides the regular DVD and Blu-ray discs you can play, you can also burn your own discs. Like when you download a movie from online, whether it's Blu-ray rip or regular DVD rip, you can burn it onto a regular DVD disc, the 4.7 gigabytes capacity. A regular Blu-ray rip, if you download it online, is anywhere from 1.5 gigabytes to 4-point-something gigabytes. So it can easily fit into a regular DVD writable. And when you do that, if you put on this Blu-ray disc player, it's going to play on the TV. So it doesn't cost you anything. And of course, there are definitely higher quality Blu-ray rips, like close to 8 gigabytes, which you can burn on a dual layer disc. This can also play. Okay, so next item, obviously a for the video game, Xbox 360. The reason I'm using Xbox 360 is that this, you can still flash it, meaning you can unlock the DVD drive on this one. So you can download a game in ISO format online, and you can burn it onto a dual layer DVD disc. And once flashed, this player can play any game you burn yourself. It doesn't cost you anything to buy the video games. Now, the most important part of this entertainment system is this Matricom MX2, they also call it Midnight MX2 G-Box. What the G-Box does is, this is the Android system box connected to the TV. What it does is that whatever you kind of Android app you install on the system, it will display. You can play it on the TV. Now, let's take a look at all the connections. You can insert your SD card or kind of memory card, so you can look at your picture online or videos on this box. You have USB connections, actually 3 of them, right? So you can it's plug and play. You can put this actually here is a wireless mouse receiver. This one is empty. This one is a wireless keyboard, so that you can pretty much use this like a computer. On the back of this unit, the power, Ethernet connection, and the HDMI that goes to the TV. So for the connection, you can either use Wi-Fi, or you can use a real hardline Ethernet connection. Wi-Fi works pretty good, but if in your home the Wi-Fi signal is weak, you can actually get a power line Ethernet adapter to connect it to your router by hardline. What I use here is something different. I used to have a power line adapter, but that one's broken, so right now I'm using this one. Actually goes to a media bridge. This is kind of like a USB Ethernet adapter, but since you can't put a USB adapter on this unit, so what I used instead is this one. Is kind of like USB, but it gives you a Ethernet connection on the back, so it receives signal wirelessly, but gives you actually a hard line to the G-Box. So let's power on the G-Box and see what it does. Okay, so the Matricom G-Box is powered on now. This is the display logo. The G-Box uses a remote, pretty much like a TV remote, but it does have like a cursor button. You can use it like same as like the mouse, but normally we just use it like TV remote. So when this is powered up, if you go on, you go on the end, see all the apps. So this is what I have installed. The most useful app you can install on this one is actually a native one on this G-Box, is XBMC. It comes pre-installed in the operating system, but there's good and bad. Because it's pre-installed, you can upgrade it. So this is the older version. The new one, the Kodi, you cannot install on this one. But there's a lot of Chinese clones for this Matricom G-Box. If you purchase those clones, you can actually uninstall as XBMC and install the Kodi, the new version. Those clones work, they function pretty much the same. They're cheaper. So this G-Box, when I bought it, it's like $100. The Chinese clones is about 60. Quality-wise, it may be less, but you won't notice too much difference. So with XBMC, once you install all the video apps, I'll show you the apps. So I have done a video on the video add-ons. You can check my video. Start to add those video add-ons. So once it's done, if you just go to add-ons, you can see all the useful add-ons. Once installed, one channel gives you all the movies and TVs. And the one I use most frequently is this one. Ice Films obviously is useful, and Genesis, that's one I use most frequently. Once you go in there, it gives you movies, TV, all the channels. So all these are online and streaming pretty flawlessly, so you can have all the TV and movies you want to watch completely free. So this replaces your cable connection for, at least your library for all the DVDs and movies and TV. And if you want to watch live local stations with the news and everything, you can actually purchase a HDTV antenna. It's very inexpensive. It's like $20. You plug on the back of the TV. Should give you about 10 to 15 channels easily, completely free over the air. Which is what I have, but I rarely use it. So XBMC actually exits quite slowly. I don't know why. Okay. Now on this one, you also watch YouTube, and there are some other Android apps you can install manually, not from the Play Store. Play Store here is available. You can install everything else, but there are two movie and TV apps that you have to enter manually. Popcorn Time. This is a very popular app. It gives you all the movies and TVs. No. The Popcorn Time is not working at this moment. I think there's something wrong with the app. Anyway, you go online to Popcorn Time, search for Google Popcorn Time, and download the APK, the app, manually and install it by transferring the file to your Gbox, or just browse from the browser here to Popcorn Time and download from directly onto your Gbox. Either way, it should work. On the Showbox is the one I just showed you. That's another one that you can watch all the movies and TV pretty easily and completely free. Okay, the Showbox, you can see all the latest movies and TV. And they start a bit slow, but it should play smoothly most of the time. And compared to XBMC, this one, the advantage is that in XBMC, for example, in the Genesis app add-on, you have to select which website you're streaming it from. And some of the websites don't work, you have to try again. In this one, there's no selection. You just click the movie, click any movie, it's just one source. And it either plays it or it doesn't. And let's go back to Popcorn Time, see if it's working now. Popcorn Time is now working. All the movies. Again, it's just like the Showbox. Just one source. Actually, this one is different because it's not sourced from a specific website. This one is based on the torrent technology. So you're pretty much downloading a torrent file. And while you're downloading, you're streaming live and from other computers with a seed. So it does take a few minutes to start because you're downloading the beginning of the movie by downloading the torrent file, the piece of the file. But once you've downloaded the first few chunks at the beginning, and it should play very smoothly because if a lot of people are seeing the file, it's very fast. So there it goes, 3 different technologies: XBMC, Showbox, that has a dedicated server, Popcorn Time, based on torrent. And for the Showbox, you need to install from this one, the Aptoide. Aptoide is a Android black market where you can search for Popcorn Time or other, pretty much any app completely free. Even if paid app, you can get it for free from here. So Showbox, download from Aptoide. Popcorn Time, download directly from their website. XBMC, you can download directly from their website. So with all these combined, you can get pretty much any movie or TV series you want completely free of charge. You can also add any other Android apps such as Chinese TV or movie apps. Anything that's Android, it should work. So basically, with this Gbox, you have all your library replaced. So you have any movies and TV with antenna. I'll show you the antenna I have here. This is the HDTV antenna. You just hang it up and connect the cable to the back of your TV. So an antenna, you get live TV, and with a flash Xbox, you get video games, and for Blu-ray, the most high quality movies, you get this Bluray disc player. Good thing about it, this system is, once you purchase all the hardware, it costs you nothing to run each month. No cable bills to pay.